A report by the Auditor General lifts the lid on 6 counties for diversion of funds meant for service delivery, inconsistencies in financial statements, and irregular payments leading to loss of billions of shillings in taxpayers' money.
All in the 2022-2023 financial year report on the 47 county executives, the Auditor General has unearthed incriminating findings against 6 devolved units. Ayub Abdikadir reports.
2022-2023 report by the Auditor General established that the 6 counties had financial inconsistencies. The 6 devolved units include Tana River County, which is adversely mentioned for inaccuracies in financial statements, undisclosed bank balances, stale checks in the cash book, unsupported legal costs, and unsupported irregular payments on travels. Kiambu County, which also makes up the list, was cited for financial inconsistencies. The county is also on spot for payment of more than 16 million Kenya shillings for goods which were never delivered. Further, the Auditor General notes an unexplained balance of 11,116 bags of fertilizers worth more than 14 million Kenya shillings, which were not issued and was not in store. The county was also cited for an over-expenditure on appropriations in aid of more than 195 million Kenya shillings. Baringo County, according to the Auditor General, was named for irregularities in payment of salaries, unsupported fuel, oil and lubricants expenditure, inaccuracies in the medical equipment lease rentals, unsupported construction of roads expenditure, and unsupported insurance expenditure. The county of Narok was equally in the list and flagged for unconfirmed purchase of motor vehicles and reconcile cash and cash equivalents, non-compliance with guidelines on pending bills, irregular retention of staff beyond the retirement age, and the irregular payment of house allowances. In the case of Nyamira County, the report says the county executive presented financial statements with inaccuracies listing cases of inaccuracies in cash and cash equivalents, and reconciled transfers from the county revenue fund, inaccuracies in use of goods and services, unsupported purchase of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceuticals, and unsupported outstanding interest. Johnson Sakaja's Nairobi City County also made up to the list, the Auditor General outlining issues relating to the misclassification of expenditure, inaccuracies in cash and cash equivalents, unsupported payments for goods and services, inaccuracies in the compensation of employees, and irregularities in projects implementation. The report also flagged other counties. For example, the county of Isiolo failed to fully automate its revenue system, leading to an under-collection, irregular payments made from the emergency fund, and inaccuracies in its financial statements. The county of Mombasa, according to the audit report, had inaccuracies in bank balances, unexplained voided transactions, unauthorized direct bank payments, and long-standing interests. Marsabit County, according to the report, was cited for irregular transfers to the Frontier Counties Development Council during the year under review. The county executive transferred 6 million Kenya shillings to FCDC, a private organization that is not anchored in law and whose mandate and purpose is not expressly stated in any statute, irregular payments of fuel from the development account, and lack of audit committee. The county of Bungoma was listed for irregular engagement of temporary workers, voided transactions, failure to provide project implementation status, and the irregular payment of legal fees. Financial impropriety has remained a common feature in successive reports by the Auditor General since devolution, with calls mounting for accountability across the devolved units. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.